Welcome everyone back to the journey of Willem the Foe. Hope everyone's doing well. It's hot here at the moment. It's spring and our weather's been going from between pouring with rain and just being bakingly hot, and today it's a hot day. Let's see what the temperature is today. I mean, it's like 11 p.m. right now, and it's 18 degrees Celsius. Apparently it's gonna rain, like in game. So that's good. So, on a past in-between playthrough, I found this place called the Ailing Village. Found Morn Tunnel, Demi-Human Forest ruins. There wasn't too much to show. I will show you my first trip to the Ailing Village. That was kind of fun, but I just put it in a little montage for you. So yeah, let's see Willem's first journey to the Ailing Village, and that'll kick in now. So yeah, that was fun. We also went around here a bit. We just unlocked a few new graces and a cave. Haven't really unlocked that much else. However, I did unlock this isolated merchant shack. Like many of the merchants, he's kinda wary, but
back already. Unusual fella, aren't we?
We are.
This aged merchant have something that caught your eye?
You did. But we already bought it. It was a lantern.
Safe journey.
So I bought a lantern. Now in this game, when you're in a dark cave, you can use a torch. But you can't use an item in one of your hands. So I just equipped a lantern, popped the lantern on our belt, bam. We can use our hands. You may be hearing this big bell dinging. Turn our lantern off. That's this thing. It's called a walking mausoleum. Hopefully for obvious reasons. It's got a big bell. It's very Shadow of the Colossus-y. Now you can make it stop ringing and sit down, which you'll want to do eventually for it to serve its purpose. So you have to go around the sides and knock these little curse skulls off of it. Oh, there it goes. He sits down. So in here, you can examine the remains. Can't do anything now, but you can duplicate a remembrance from this. So a remembrance is what you get. It's like a unique boss soul. You can either use it like one of the, you know, hoppable soul things we've got, like one of these boys. We can pop it and get a ton of souls, or we can trade it in to get like special weapons or spells or whatever, or incantations. So yeah, so when we get them, we can actually duplicate them at a place like this. Of course, there's a big crossbowman up the top though. He's got a ballista, so we've got to be careful. Sorry, boys. Ouch. Stop it. I want to lock onto you. There we go. Do you like our new hat? Well, that's a terrible, terrible view. How do you think? Think it suits Willem? Not too bad. It sucks to be you. Trap ahead, so to speak. Be wary of ruin. Good luck. Visions of a trap. I know destroying this doesn't really serve a purpose, but I've been killed by these things so many times that it's just satisfying. Alright. Let's go. Oh, we're in the capital. Of course, I forgot. This is real late game shit here, but we can't actually go anywhere from here, I think. We can get a peek at the royal capital, though. And a big stone statue, question mark? And there's this just drop. I think there's a grace up here, and I think there's an item. First time I played this game, I had no idea there was an item here. I thought this place was completely pointless. Turned out I just missed a bloody chest. Oh, that's the other thing. We got the madness spell. It's interesting. It sets that madness meter building, and if you get like the full gauge of it, it takes a bunch of your health. Let's just test it out. Not very effective against this fellow. Oh, it broke his poise though. That's good to know. Damn it, missed it. Try and get him to... Ow. Ow. Can you fall off the edge? I'm curious. Doesn't look like he can. There are a couple of old Dark Souls bosses you can put up cliffs. Oh, there he goes. Oh no, he's not dead. I just got that thing because Ow! I did a critical on him. That was not very well timed. Okay. And here's that chest I missed every single playthrough. Blessed Dew talisman. Oh, maybe I'll put it instead of this for now. Talisman depicting a drop of the Erd tree's sap, a blessed boon. Gradually restores HP. It was once thought that the blessed sap of the Erd tree would drip from its boughs forever, but that age of plenty swiftly came to a close, and with time the Erd tree became more an object of fate. We could go to Stormvale Castle. That leads us to the first of the demigod bosses. Or you could go to Caelid, but I hate Caelid. And everyone in their right mind hates Caelid. So this is a sort of mini castle area. Ah, delicious. Here's some of my drink. I've already had my medication for the evening, so here's your reminder to take your medication if you haven't. These are all the animal people who were essentially enslaved here, who rose up. This is the place with the blind girl's father is still defending it. Dog! Where's the other one? Ow! I could hear him. Time to check to see that little pendant regaining our health. Very slowly. But it's better than nothing. That was not a critical, Willem. These guys are like me, they like their jump attacks too much. Bite me. They've got like all these animal features. So they've got like a bitey mouth, they've got like bird legs, talons. Just get some health back from this guy. Yeah. It's fun if you can, like, if you can trip them in the air, like if you can, Ow! No fighting. Bad. Alright. Yeah, you got me. You're a strong guy. By the way, that is the same creature that the blacksmith is. This might be a good time to summon a new... Jesus. Now we've got Engval. I've used him a bunch before, he's pretty good. We've got the jellyfish, not as useful, but does ranged combat. We've got Wingus and Dingus. The wolves. We've got demi-human ashes, which I picked up. There's just a lot of them. These guys are actually demi-humans, so it kind of feels cruel to make them fight their own people, but they are spirits. There's skeletons, the sorcerer ashes, and the wandering noble. You know what? I'm gonna go with Engval, because I know Engval. Him and I go way back. Come on, Engval. Let's see what we can do. Engval's pretty rad. Good job, Engval. He's got like storm powers. Ooh, knocked you out of the air. Get him, Engval! Yeah! No one messes with Engval. Nicely done, Engval.
I'm still in a dream, snake eater.
Nah. memory serves, this bit's a bit annoying without any ranged weapons. Fuck! That's... alright, that's effective. Usually those guys give me a lot of trouble. Alright, so, word to the wise. There's a grace down here, but you can't get back up. Go this way first. First time round, I did not go this way first, and, kind of ruined a bit of the narrative for me, because there's a guy up here you need to talk to before you go down there. Are you? Oh, yeah, usually there's a bunch of guys fighting a bunch of the animal guys fighting these guys. But they must have fallen down this time, and that's who was down the bottom there. This is Arena's father.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself.
Your boss is a dick.
You can see how things have turned out.
Yeah, not well.
The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought.
Yeah, it happens when you
But
enslave
it seems
people.
it was all an act. But whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Morn won't hold much longer.
I mean, I just came to...
This, by way of apology.
Oh, thanks. These are actually kind of handy. I've got a letter for you from your daughter.
I see. From Arena.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, you're dead. But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain.
Why?
To ensure the treasured sword of Morn does not fall into the wrong hands.
Good commander, terrible father. Gotcha. I'm gonna go get that sword. Then I'll come back. Alright, so from here, we have to jump down a lot. Again, little tip that I found handy is if you're not sure you'll survive, peg a stone. That lights up, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. So we can jump from these heights and it's fine. Looks pretty too. Now it's floating. Oh, I've never been up or gone down that way. There's a couple of ways to go, I guess. You know what? Yeah, we'll get this. Oh, it's a stone sword key. I never knew what this was. I just never went down there. Blob! Don't like that noise. Can I... do I have any spells that would hit you? I mean, this surely would. Eat a dick! Those things are annoying to kill. Good to know you can... ah, turtleneck. I mean, someone killed a turtle. I'm not happy about it. I think fire works on them too. I hate to do this, these guys are just sort of praying, but... Old Fang, they drop Old Fangs, I never knew that. It'd be so much easier to farm these guys than it would be to kill those giant lions who drop them later. There's one of these blobs. So even with my magic halberd, not taking much damage. Oh, can't sneak up on him. Okay, that could have gone worse. Something up here? I can hear a scarab or something around. Ah, chest. Twin blade talisman. What's that do? Enhances the final hit, ending a chain of attacks. It's probably not that useful for me because I just go for one big chop and then I'll be dodging. Probably should have dropped a stone there, but it's got to be down there. Oh, it's a health one, that's not too bad. I don't really need health right now because I can replenish it just by standing still. Ow. What's this? Golem sunflower. How did this person die? Okay, that doesn't really answer that question. Oh, they jumped down the hole. Take the smithing stone. Land up beam. Learned this from my mage playthrough. Whenever you've got the elevated position, don't waste it! Think? Oh, there's a rat's down there. That's what it is. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh. Oh, thank God there was a grace back there. Maybe we'll attack him first this time. Ow! You almost knocked me off the edge, you dick.
No, God!
Ow!
No, God, please, no!
I've never seen that attack before.
No!
Alright. No. Alright. That's better. Now my little HP regen will just make it so that I don't have to waste any more flasks. Oh, also in between missions I've upgraded the halberd to +2. Nothing major. Hey jellies, I have no problem with you guys. You always want to watch the water, because that edge, you'll die over. This stuff, you're fine. I think I'm going to put Engval on my little quick bar up here instead of Wingus and Dingus. No offense to Wingus and Dingus. Engval. Maybe we should come up with a new name for him. I'll have a think about it. Get him, Ingval! Get him! Nice. That was so much easier than my last few times fighting that guy. Grafted Blade Greatsword. This is the sword that What's-His-Face was telling us about. I wonder if I can wield it in this playthrough. Oh, also I got this big anchor from one of the dungeon bosses. It's interesting and surprisingly quick for a great weapon. Alright, so annoyingly, rid of that. Annoyingly, to get back to Khalistan Edgar here, I'm pretty sure we have to go through the castle again. Alright, old man, I got your sword. You know, your men are dying down there, just saying.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those foreign creatures.
Right.
I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her.
So that'll work out fine.
Thanks to you, I will be reunited with Arena and devote my remaining... Arena has a gentle nature, though. I only hope it remains intact.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine.
3 hours later.
Arena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better.
Yeah,
The fault lies with me.
it does.
I chose duty over my daughter's safety.
You did?
And that is how fate has answered.
Sorry, Arena, if only someone in this situation wasn't so stupid. Including me, I could have gotten you to safety.
I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them.
Yeah,
Rest assured, Arena, it will be done.
I'm sure that's what she would have wanted. For her father to become a bloodthirsty, genocidal maniac.
I'll find them.
Yeah, alright.
The foul...
Oh yeah, there was that teleport gate. This will take us to Kaled, but I think maybe we won't go very far into it. So yeah, I found this on my own without being told the first time, and I had no idea what was going on. So this is... we're being sent to Gorank, which is D's master. D, he has the cool armor, and he's like killing skeletons. Loves killing that which is dead. But yeah, his boss is through here, and we're to give him Death Root, I believe it's called. Grey Rolls Dragonberry. Word to the wise, don't fight that guy. Especially this early, you'll only lose a part of yourself. Bestial Sanctum. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'll talk with you first. Hi? I guess you just want the death rune, huh? Before we hand it over, let's just read what it has to say. There we go. Source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman found at Bestial Sanctum in the distant east collects and devours these roots. On the night of the dire plot, the stolen rune of death enabled the first death of a demigod. Later, the rune of death spread across the lands between through underground roots of the great tree, sprouting in the form of death root. Interesting. Just gonna hand over one. Here you go.
I smell it. Death. Feeding me.
Here you go. Don't eat all at once.
Tarnished. Bring more death.
Okay.
Grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
Okay. Clawmark seal. Beast eye. I mean, this is better than our current one, I think. Sacred seal granted by Gorank, the Beast Clergyman. A rare trinket which allows incantations to be scaled with strength. That is good for our build, although we're getting faith anyway. The claw mark represents Gorank's wrath, enhances bestial incantations learned from Gorank. Alright. And the other thing we got was the eye. Claw-marked stone eye received from Gorank the Beast Clergyman. It is said to tremble when near Deathroot. The murky violet iris within... Oh, with the murky violet iris writhes as if alive. I am not sated. Feed me more. Death. Well, I've got another one if you want one.
I am not sated. Feed me more. Death.
Feed me Seymour. Bestial Sling. So, incantation. Incantation taught by the Beast Clergyman. Swiftly flings a number of sharp rock shards. This incantation can be cast without delay after performing another action. It is said that in the time before the Erd Tree, stones were the first weapons of the beasts who had gained intelligence. Okay. This is also a pretty good grinding spot early game. As long as you ignore this guy, he will wreck your shit. What you want to do is find these little guys. Okay, there's some material. Oh, okay. Also, this is all the way up in Kaled, so there's going to be some weird shit down here. There are these weird little beast warrior guys. And if you kill them, they give you like 1,000 runes, which this early on is pretty substantial. Just buried that poor man. So yeah, they can be a bit tricksy, but they're fairly easy to knock down. And also you can summon in this area. Oh, I hate the music in Kaled. I'm gonna turn down my volume. Just the little... with like the violin, it's just pure anxiety. It's just like audio anxiety to me. That and the music from 2001: A Space Odyssey, for whenever the monolith shows up, that music creeped me out so much growing up. Fun story, my dad actually took me to see a screening of 2001 Space Odyssey in the year 2001 in a local cinema, and they actually still had the like intermission that they had in the original, and we all could leave and get some drinks and whatnot. That was quite the watch for, 12 or 13-year-old me, but I'm glad I watched it then. Oh, fuck! But you couldn't see me. Shit! They have bestial incantations. Stop it! Get some help! But yeah, 2001 Space Odyssey, a little bit too much for me to chew on intellectually and philosophically when I was that old. I believe I was about 12 or 13, 2001. Showing my age there. But, great movie. It's a hard watch, like a lot of Kubrick's stuff. Not nearly as hard as working with Kubrick, from what I understand, but still. And there's a giant dragon on this bridge. Now, this dragon is rough. I think I just skipped him the first few playthroughs. I think I killed him with my mage, but my mage was not... Actually, do I want that? Oh, I want faith.
What you need is faith.
I'm gonna need more faith. But yeah, my mage was kind of cheesy and could just stand back and hurl rocks at enemies. I think we'll probably do some farming and I'll end it there for tonight. At the time of recording, I just got my new Waffle Raven artwork done. I'll put a link to her social medias and whatnot in the description. But yeah, if you're looking for an artist to commission to do some work for you, look no further than Beisha. They are amazing. I'm just gonna do some farming of these guys for a little bit, and then I'll catch up with you for the outro.
3 hours later.
We have become one of the militiamen. We have studied their bestial magic. We have their silly hat, their tattered robes, their honestly kind of bitchin' knee pads. I like that. But yes, we've done a bunch of farming. I put some more points into faith and strength. But for now, go back up to Gorank's place, because I just remembered there's an area right behind this area. So the beast sling, this is what it is. It's very good for interrupting people if they have low poise, so you can just be like, "Watcha!"
Pocket sand. Yeah.
Also, take note of this architecture of this building and the one down there. It may come back later. Can I hit you from here? Come get some. Ow. Ow. That hit incredibly hard. But yeah, so villains used to be, basically it was a word that meant farmers, people who would walk on a villain or villa. If you can just call the horse at any time. But anyway, people stopped working in villains mainly because it fucking sucked. And their overbearing masters eventually got killed. Or, you know, moved on and society didn't have these villas anymore. But the word remained because the aristocracy used it to describe a dim-witted and poor person. So the word villain originally meant, you know, idiot, poor person, whatever. And then that got into playwrights, and over time it slowly began to filter in to regular conversation that villain meant someone who was evil, or, you know, villainous, as it is now called. It's been some entomology for you, or etymology. I always forget. One's the study of words, one's the study of bugs. Ironic that I can't remember which is which. What did this say? Unnoticed. I think I'm going to put on some better armor, because these bats are wrecking my shit. Yeah, I picked up this marionette soldier armor. It looks kind of like a dressmaker's dummy, and I hate it. Let's go with the Cadence set. Look like a really sweetly cool barbarian kind of mercenary now. The fuck? Oh right, yeah. This is what we came here for. Look at these statues. They're like tired beasts howling. Cincadilla. That is Italian for 5 fingers. It's a dagger, so we're not using it. Although we can use it. Might be useful. It's short sword, although it counts as a dagger, I think, given to high-ranking clergymen of Farum Azula. Raises potency of bestial incantations. The design celebrates the beast's 5 fingers, hence the name Cincadilla. Although in actual history, I'm pretty sure it was something to do with you had to use 5 fingers to grip it or something. But it says the design celebrates the beast's 5 fingers, symbolic of intelligence once granted upon their kind. The skill is quick step. I actually forgot that was here. There's still more to be found, although God knows if I can remember. It's alright, if I forget, I'll cut back when I've actually found it. I don't think there's anything else down here. Is it over here? This is something I wish I'd had in my other playthroughs. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman. I'm sure it's not like an awesome metagame thing, but boosts physical damage negation. Wrought iron talisman depicting an ancient dragon. In the ancient dragons who ruled in the prehistoric era before the Erd Tree would protect their lord as a wall of living rock. And so it is that the shape of the dragon has become symbolic of all manner of protections. Which makes sense because we got this flame talisman that says the same thing, all manner of protections. So yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm gonna put that on. Oh yeah, I can't use my finger. I've said it before, but look at this castle design. It's probably the weakest of the demigods by far. In fact, I think Margit, the one who we fought here, is harder than the actual shard bearer or whatever they're called, but this castle, it looks so amazing. Like the architecture, the art design. I mean, look at it. All the birds, the storm. It's amazing. Oh yeah, there's a grace here. And I think we'll leave it there for tonight. I might do some more farming in between, so who knows. But for now, that's not what I meant to do. Willem, you gotta work with me here. Alright, hope everyone's been having fun, and hope everything's going great where you are. My best hopes and prayers for everyone in the, well, everywhere in Australia except where I live right now seems to be flooding, so best of luck with all of that. Until next time...
Hey!
Hey! You wanna buy some runes, mate? You wanna buy some runes? Well, mate, can you spare us a couple of runes? Just need enough runes for the bus, mate. Just a couple of runes, whatever you got on you, mate. That's fine. Just a couple of runes. Couple of runes.